Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Claudius is cross, as usual, it would seem. Probably because she keeps getting in my face all the time. For heaven's sake. What is wrong with you, woman? Someone said in the comments, I think Serana just needs a hug. No, you don't hug vampires, right? That's how they get you. I'm not that stupid. Anyway, we've just exited Fallowstone Cave. Look, you watch. She's coming over here again now. Get away from me! I'm gonna go stand next to Horse. Don't you fucking come any closer. Oh, for the love of... I'm not even... I was going to say I was thinking about getting on the horse then, but actually no, that would compound the issue. Yeah, so we were just in Fallowstone Cave, the home of a little sort of clan of Minotaurs, as it turns out, which I chose not to try and kill because they were sort of minding their own business. And, you know, for once, they didn't just attack me on sight when they saw me. They just sort of were like, go away. This is my house. What are you doing here? Leave me alone. And so I decided, you know what, well, we'll sort of, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt and leave them alone. And who would have thought it, but actually not killing the Minotaurs proved to be a greater challenge than killing the Minotaurs. Thanks to a certain somebody stood right over there. Anyway, we're continuing our little meanderings around at the moment. Horse, are you going to follow me? Very good, excellent. Because we're on our way up north somewhere to find Skitterskal, the ancient chamber pot of legend, which apparently in some Norse language basically translates to shit bowl, which sounds about right for some guy 2000. So, yep. I'm gonna hop up here like a mountain goat so I can actually get an idea of where the hell I am. Apparently it's in a Dwemer ruin. It's some sort of the vault of... Oh dear, some strange goings on apparently. Oh, it's an Atronach of some description. We want to go that way. It's getting a bit dim and dark. Oh, what's the time? What's my button for the time? So yeah, it's 6:30. So we're getting a bit grim out here. What on earth? Looks like a bear versus a frost Atronach or something. Interesting. Well, continuing on. Wow, it is getting a bit grim. Sort of oddly difficult to see anything. Getting into sort of snowy climates here. Oh dear. Hang on a minute. Guys! How you doing? Fancy running into you out here.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Hey up, Marcus. How you doing?
A friend to me. That means something.
There's a dragon over there. Should we go and deal with him? Probably should, shouldn't we? Come on, you.
Let's not waste any time.
Oh, so you're...
All three of you, come on. We're gonna go slay a dragon.
Azura's... Let's not waste any time.
I've never seen you lot outside of your Vasca before. Are you... I feel like I've set an example now, and they're following it. They're actually doing some honest work. This is incredible. Okay, right. First of all, let's deal with... Serana, you might want to deal with the ancient glass golem. Thank you. Oh.
Still remember how to fight.
Very good. Okay, gang. There's a dragon over here somewhere. I know it's very bloody dark. Farkas won't have a problem with that, but I might. However, yeah, there's a dragon this way somewhere. We need to go deal with it, so I'll put on my scary anti... Well, actually I won't, because I need to determine what sort of dragon it is, and then I can whack on a mask thing that gives me some elemental resistance. Where are you at then, dragon? You were around here a minute ago. I can hear it, I think. Oh, bloody hell, it's a tundra giant. Well... I could just hear it very faintly roaring away in the background there. I doubt you can hear that on the video, but I can. Come on, dragon, where you at? Oh. Look, you leave us alone, giant. We'll leave you alone. I think it might have just been passing through, you know. I don't think it's sort of roosting around here anywhere. Bugger. Anyway, alright, it's getting crazy dark now. What's my lantern hotkey? That really isn't helping much, is it? But it'll have to do. It's probably going to be another one of those videos I have to brighten up to a horrific degree in editing, which makes the video look a bit shit, I'm afraid, but, never mind. The quality really deteriorates the more you brighten them up in editing, you see. Unfortunately. Actually, one video I accidentally forgot to brighten it up in editing, and ironically people like ended up commenting saying it was actually a really good looking one. It looked much nicer and the colours all weren't washed out and stuff like that, and it's because I'd forgotten to brighten it up. But the problem was, if I'd gone into a cave or a dark area during that video, you would have been able to see absolutely nothing. So, why YouTube, my fucking recording software or whatever can't actually just, record exactly what's on my screen with the brightness that I see it on my screen. I don't know. It's not. I don't feel like it's not much to ask, but apparently it is. Well, there's no dragon around. There's a... What the heck are you? Is that a Spriggan of some description? Maybe we should leave that alone too. It also seems to be minding its own business. Yeah, so no dragon, but we still got a lot in tow. But you know what? At least you were in tow. Where the fuck have you gone now, lads? Hello? I think they've buggered off. Alright, whatever then. I was gonna say, you haven't just dumped a bunch of followers, picked up a whole bunch of new ones. But I was thinking actually just now, considering we're after get Skeeter Skull for the companions, because we're doing it for the companions kind of, because Roderick sent us to do it. I was just going to say we might as well bring them along, but they seem to have buggered off, so never mind, I guess. Wow, I cannot actually see shit out here. This is... Yeah, no, I think I have to draw the line here. We're setting up camp. Dangerously close to the Spriggan, I suppose, but it's... really, there's... Oh, for God's sake.
You won't leave here alive. I'm going to put you down.
Okay. I guess they wanted to set up camp here too. Never mind. Oh god, there was another one. Look at that. Great, well there's now a bunch of corpses where I wanted to set up my tent. Isn't that just wonderful? Yeah, I absolutely cannot see shit right now. We have to, we're gonna have to set up a camp. Right. Horse. I'm gonna have to now wander around blindly in the dark until I find my horse. There's Serana. There you are. I can just see you in the gloom. Okay, mate. Cooking pot, tent, and a small one for Serana. And I'm now over encumbered as shit. Someone mentioned giving the dragon scale armor to Serana. I don't know if she will actually wear it. It might also look completely ridiculous, but I guess
Not going to happen.
yeah. There you go. See? Fucking just not even worth it. I don't know why I bother. Again, this is why you don't argue with women. It just, it's easy to just accept it and move on. Let's see anyway. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That isn't good. Horse, did I remember to give you any firewood? Did I remember to stock you up? Because if not, yeah, we might be in a bit of trouble. Oh dear. Shit. Right, have I even got a fire axe? I mean, yeah, a fire axe? What am I on about? No. Well, I mean, you could use it as a fire axe, I suppose, but that's not like, really the point. Do I have an axe? A wood-cutting axe, there we go. Yes, I do, so we can now, I think, if I remember the key, harvest some wood. Luckily, there is an abundance of trees around. 7 pieces of firewood, thank God, that should be enough. Alright. Build a campfire. Right there. Add the firewood, and there we go. Wonderful. That's a start. Cooking pot. I don't think I've got anything worth. I don't know if I've got anything worth cooking, but fuck it. All right, now pitch tent. Got a big ass tent. I might as well use it. Where can we put this where it won't look all wonky and weird? Well, it's probably going to look pretty wonky wherever I put it, to be honest with you. Just going to have to stand on the fire here in order to get this done, apparently. Luckily, you know the title of that book, A Dance in the Fire, was sort of metaphorical, Serana. I'm just, never mind. There you go. See, I'm in a good mood. I've actually given you a tent this time. Yeah, the companions seem to have buggered off. Fine, whatever. Oh, fine. Fine, be that fucking way. I want to use the cooking pot. What does she do? She uses the cooking pot. For fuck's sake. Potato soup. Tomato soup. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Venison stew. Hell yeah. Finally found a use for that leek. Alright, potato soup. Lots of potato soup, apparently. Hey, nice. Now we're in business. I'm actually hungry or thirsty right now, though, so I guess never mind. I'm going to bed. Turn on the lantern. Yeah, look at that. Nice. You keep watch or something, because you can see in the dark. My tent. I don't think you quite understand. This is my tent. That one is yours. This is why you don't argue with women. Well, stick me in cream and call me a sweet roll. Look who turned up. How you doing, Farkas? Where's everyone else gone?
Let's get going.
Yeah, what happened to everyone
Let's go.
else? Whatever, I guess it doesn't matter too much, they can take care of themselves. Although, if Torvar and What's-His-Face actually, came a cropper, I don't think we'd all be terribly sad about it. Random dead wolf, did you kill that while we were asleep? Fair enough. Right, breakfast. What do we got? Watered down wine, I suppose, in the Roman fashion, and venison stew. Why not? Nice. Okay, right. Let's get out of the way. Ugh. Pack. Destroy. Pack up. Pack up. There we go. Alright then. Shall we continue? Farkas is coming as well. Very good. Farkas will keep me sane. An Imperial, a Vampire, and a Werewolf. All walking into a bar. Oh, God. Right between the eyes. That felt good. You annoying little... No silver rings or gems for me today, apparently. Alright. You again. Right, let's see. I think we're going north. Oh, for heaven's sake. Weak Durzogs. That's what they are. I wasn't sure for a minute there. I was like, what the hell's that running towards me? Oh, bugger. Oh, both of you are just... Right, for starters, no. No. I thought we agreed we weren't going to do that. And Farkas, for God's sake, man. Really? Mm-hmm. Fine, whatever. If we run into the city watch, Farkas, you're on your own, mate. Robber's Refuge. Requires a key. Very good. There's a bear. Oh, lovely. Iron ore. What's the point, really? Bear, I would get out of here if I... You know what's good for you! Bit trigger happy over there with the lightning bolts, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you hit me there. Will you not shoot Farkas, please? I know vampires and werewolves don't exactly get along, but Jesus. For the greater good and all that, can we please not try to kill each other? Ugh. Another cave up there. Bloody hell, I got very cold very quickly there, all of a sudden. Jesus Christ. Tolvald's cave discovered. Right, Tolvald, I don't know who or where you are. I found your cave though, buddy. It's just worth going into. Random caves aren't terribly interesting, really. Well, you know, except when they're full of minotaurs and giant caverns and stuff, but that one just looks like it's probably full of bandits, which is dreadfully dull. Ooh. Weather suddenly got a lot nicer, though. Huh. Look at all that mist in the valley and everything. That's so cool. Come on, then I guess we're going mountain climbing. If I'm not mistaken, the place we're looking for is up here in the mountains somewhere anyway. A bit further north, but still. Oh dear. It's one of these impassable jobbies, is it? Alright, well, you know what, forget it. No point in freezing one's nipples off if there's really nothing to be gained from it. I kind of need to look at the map at this point, but I don't really want to, you know. I've got a vague idea of where I am, and I'm enjoying just having a vague idea of where I am and not knowing exactly where I am. I seem to be in one of the few bits of the Skyrim map at the minute which I'm not, intimately familiar with, and that's a nice feeling. Not knowing precisely where you are. Should we do... I mean, this is probably going to take a hell of a long time if I do it this way, but I'm tempted to just be like, right, okay, we're gonna look for the vault of whatever it's called, but we don't know where the damn thing is exactly. We just know it's in the mountains somewhere. near. I don't know why I tried blocking venom. I've no idea why I thought that was a good idea. Well, never mind. Moving on. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Lovely day. All of a sudden. Very nice. Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna go on the assumption that we sort of know that the vault is in the mountains. What are these mountains called again? I've forgotten. Velothi Mountains, I think, actually, aren't they? Yeah. We know it's in the Velothi Mountains somewhere, more or less in the region of Windhelm, kind of. But no, I don't know exactly where they are, and we'll just have to sort of look for them, as you would if you're looking for some ancient lost ruins that no one's been to in thousands of years or whatever.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
That's close enough.
Okay, sorry. Just passing through. Have you seen any Dwemer ruins around?
Back off.
Oh, sorry. I just asked you an honest question, for heaven's sake.
That's close enough.
That's an awful lot of meat there for just one person, might by the way.
I'm warning you. Back off.
I'm backing off! Good lord.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Oh, for God's sake. Let's just go up here.
That's close enough.
Leave the random hillbilly to his barbecue. What just happened? Oh, hello, Farkas. Did you just turn back into a human? Is that what that was? I'm going to assume it was. He's mining, isn't he? He's mining. Look, you can hear him. He's mining. He's like, "This here's my gold. You get away. You find your own." Alright, Cletus. Oh, no, there's definitely something weird going on up here. What the fuck? That isn't one of you two, is it? Curiouser and Curiouser. Alright. What's causing that then? What is that up there? Sort of beacon thing. Oh, clouds have all rolled in. Jolly marvellous. Someone commented that my exposure rating's not very good, considering my gear, and they suggested I actually quickly just take off my stuff and put it back on again. That might help my exposure rate protection rating, because it's now 200. So if I... Padded fur mantle black. Where did I get that? Actually looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Don't know what to make. It looks a bit warmer. It looks like he's got a kind of scarf thing going on, you see. As opposed to that. Yeah, it definitely looks warmer. I've just sort of gotten used to this one, though, you know? The other one looks sort of different. This one actually has an armor rating, though, which is nice, I guess. Let's have a look. Oh, where is it? White wolf skin hood. Yeah, it doesn't do anything other than make me move 8% faster, but I can easily enchant this thing. Where is it? That. No worries. Yeah, I'm gonna wear that. That looks way cozier, honestly. Wonder if it's actually increased my... No, my exposure rate is still 200. What am I wearing, like, necklace and shit-wise? I've got my Ring of Peerless Archery, I've got my Crossbow Circlet. I've got... What amulet am I wearing right now? My Amulet of Talos. Time between shouts is reduced 10%. Huh. Isidal's Ring of Arcana. What a way useless bloody trinket that turned out to be. Medallion of Endurance. Necklace of Major Wielding. I don't really need 25% more one-handed damage at the minute. I already wreck things completely just by looking at them. Negative stamina, waning fire, ring of eminent damage resistance. Not bad, I guess. Although with an armor rating of 827, another 20 points is sort of not that big a deal. Ring of remedy, ring of renewal. Medallion of resist frost. I wonder if that will help me out a bit. I think it does. It doesn't add to your exposure rating or whatever, but I think it does. I remember reading that somewhere in the Frostfall documents. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this for now. This hood thingy, hood sort of scarf combo, seems a lot more sensible to me. It's a husky. Leave it out, dog. We're not here to pick a fight with you. Although, you know what? Maybe if you want to pick a fight with the three of us, you probably ought to be removed from the gene pool anyway. Just for the sake of the furtherment of your species. Oh, these lighting effects and everything are just so bloody beautiful. I feel like I'm climbing up Caradhras or something in Lord of the Rings. I love it. Let's see. If we start hearing voices on the wind and a blizzard starts blowing up, though, then we know we're in trouble. Well, can't get up there any further. So, police car. Wayfarer skill increased. My Wayfarer skill must be pretty damn high by now. I don't have a lot of perks in Wayfarer, though. Not that I have a lot of perks to spare, being at level 50. I level up so goddamn slow these days. But, I think Wayfarer is also one of the ones that you can't muck about with using the old Apocrypha thing. There's loads of perks in here, though. And they are interesting ones, but they're just sort of not as interesting as, you know, the more important stuff. Though if you were playing that kind of ranger-ish character, I guess this stuff would be pretty cool. I had a character that was an orc that basically the whole... And it wasn't a very long-lived playthrough, I must say, because it got a little boring a little quickly, but it was basically the old premise behind it was just that I was never going to ever enter a town and see how I could get by. Which obviously had the knock-on effect of, for example, money had effectively no value whatsoever, because I never, you know, dealt with any merchants. But you know, I did pick up a few Wayfarer perks with that character, you know. It was kind of an interesting playthrough. I think I had Hunterborn installed for it as well, so I did the whole, you know, hunting and preparing game and that kind of thing. It was interesting as a bit of an experiment, but it wasn't very compelling to play after a while. You just kind of ran out of things to do, and all I ended up doing was sort of migrating around the map, looking for stuff to do. We're not really finding a whole lot. Because not going into Townsman, I didn't actually pick up any quests terribly often.
My father was legionnaire, and his before him.
Evening, fellas. Or morning, rather. I'll just take the opportunity to warm up a bit. That is an interesting fur thing you've got going on over there, mate. Let's Serrano and Farkas buggered off to. Oh, you know what? I don't care. Hey guys, how's it going?
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
That's the spirit.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
That is a beard and a half.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
Alright, that's maybe a little bit bloodthirsty, but okay. It's a sentiment that counts, I suppose. Oh, yeah, well, these guys are over. They were obviously on the night shift. Hello? Legate Rollod.
Keep your guard up.
Doesn't have a whole lot to say, apparently. I'm a legate, aren't I? I think I'm a legate in the Imperial Legion. I think that's my rank. If I recall. Oh, no, that's a view. That is what I call a view. Any dragons prowling around? You can usually get a good view of them out over this sort of... out the volcanic tundra down there. Don't see any. Okay, well, we're heading in the right direction, more or less. We need to keep going this way. Ah, now there's some Dwemer stuff down there, but I don't think this is the Dwemer room we're actually after. Although it'd be silly not to check. Thirsty and hungry, apparently. There we go. I think I can enable an option somewhere that makes me automatically eat and drink, but I don't want to accidentally just have it drink a load of alcohol and get me completely drunk. So, and people have been telling me to change the like hunger and thirst rates or something, and I tell you what, I already have, but evidently it wasn't enough. Dwarven storeroom. All right then, let's go and find some ancient Dwemer dustpans and brushes. I may have already been here, you know. Sort of. Apparently, by the way, the oh, you've joined us then. All of you have joined it. Wow. Okay. Hello. Very good. Apparently, my massive like bounty that I had in my in the screen was when I was sort of waging a one-man war against the Rift. And yeah, that does make sense. And people were like, "How could you forget?" And guys, you've got to remember, this was like over a year ago for me. You may have watched those videos maybe like a week ago or a month ago, but for me that was fucking ages ago, and to be honest with you, after beyond a certain point, it all just kind of becomes a bit of a blur. Can I smack this open? Yep, is the answer. Not much here other than, hello, a load of Dwarven ingots. Amulet of RK, Circle of Eminent Restoration. Take the Garnet. You guys can fill your boots, I suppose. Most of this is not really of any use to me, I'm afraid. Oh. Expert. Can I smash open an expert lock? Apparently so. Crikey. I like the Incredible Hulk. Anything here? No, doesn't look like it. Glowing Crystal Shard. Hello. Dwarven Battle Axe of Debilitation. Farkas, would you like a Dwarven Battle Axe of Debilitation? Or axe is not really your thing? I think you're more of a sword kind of a guy, aren't you? You know what? Take it anyway. It's up to you if you want to use it. Ugh. Consider it an early birthday present.
Stop. What is it? What do you need to take?
Skyforged Steel Greatsword. Yeah, that's not bad. It's nowhere near as good as any of my stuff, but hey. Where is... oh, there's that. Azura's Moon. You know what? We'll give that to... What's-his-face? I can never remember his name. Where... Bloody hell, where is it? Dwarven... There you are. Dwarven battle axe debilitation. Yeah, you're not interested, are you? Whatever. Enjoy. Giving big, unwieldy axes that weigh a ton to people is some sort of compliment from what I've gathered in my time in Skyrim, because that's exactly what the Jarl of Whiterun did to me.
Still here.
Athis,
What do you need to take?
have this weird thingamajigger. It's called Azura's Moon, so I guess maybe because you're a dark elf, you'd like it. Oh, apparently so. He's equipped
Let's
it.
go.
Fair enough. You seem like the sort of guy that would wield strange-looking, pointy, exotic weapons. So, yeah. All right, guys. Do we want to pick up the glowing crystal shard on what looks like it might be a pressure plate? What do you think? No comment, eh? Yeah, you'll probably think it's pretty stupid too, huh? Okay. Identify the crystal shard. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. This isn't Dungeons and Dragons. I can't cast an identify spell on it. It's a funny looking thing, isn't it? Oh man, glowing crystal shards. It reminds me of bloody Oblivion and the whole Archaeologist Guild thing. God, I miss that Let's Play. I know you guys do as well, but it's such a shame it went tits up. For people who always ask, because people always do, Oblivion is pretty much over on this channel, I'm afraid to say. Not really through any choice of my own, to be honest with you. It's just, don't mind me tidying up. I don't know. I'll just grab that and those. Anything on the top shelf? Just a few bits of metal, whatever. Alright guys, come on. Thirsty again. Oh, forget it. Yeah, it's pretty much over on this channel, basically just because the game is too unstable. As you know, we started it again with Zog, which was also not a bad playthrough either. But that kind of just was mega unstable, and for those that weren't there, I came back and I wanted to start or whatever. I came back and wanted to continue it as a streaming thing, as a regular sort of stream on Twitch. And when I tried to load up the game, and I don't know why, it might have been because of driver updates or hardware upgrades I'd had since I'd last played the game, but everything was completely fucked. I had graphical glitches everywhere, and it kept crashing every, 2 minutes. So, it was pretty much doomed. So what I actually did is I went so far as to, pretty much on stream, completely reinstall Oblivion, and get a really, really super minimal mod setup with, I think it had, probably 3 mods installed on it, and that was it. We started basically from scratch, and I was going to try and speed run through pretty much all the stuff that happened in the Let's Play up to that point so we could continue. And again, the game just constantly crashed all the time, and it was basically unplayable. Everyone on the Twitch stream who was there with me will back me up, but yeah, I just kind of ran out of patience after a point. Was like, look, I can't deal with this. Skyrim was like that for ages until I eventually discovered, after however many series it was, that the problem was to do with immersive creatures, which I then did a sort of full reinstall of, which has since fixed my game pretty much. I never crashed it. Oh god, you know what? Touch wood and hope it doesn't happen, because it probably will now. I've said this, but Skyrim never crashes to desktop for me anymore, ever. It's super, super stable. As a result, I'm probably never going to touch the mod layout for it ever again. I'm not installing any new mods on this thing whatsoever, unless it's sort of maybe later on, when I get around to doing some sort of quest mods and things and expansions. But yeah, for now, I'm not going to even touch it, not with a barge pole. It's fine china. It's very easy to break. We just leave it alone and don't even touch it. Don't even breathe on it wrong. We're going to leave it alone because right now it's working and it's the stablest I think I've ever managed to get Skyrim running. So, you know, there you go. But Oblivion, yeah, it was just too unstable. It was breaking constantly, and yeah, I'm afraid it's done. I'm not up with this. I will not put, as they say, the Ethereum Wars. That is a funky looking book, isn't it? Why does it... I think this might be important. I have the hunch, you know. It's not worth very much, but I don't... It's not often you come across a book with a unique looking cover, is it? Because these are all just, you know... Except, well, you know, there you go. There's a book with a unique cover, and... Yeah, what a book it is. So, the Ethereum Wars. Oh, well, would you look at that? How jolly convenient. A book on a dead bandit mere yards away from where I picked up the shard. The end, when it came, was swift. In the span of 3 short years, the great dwarven cities of Skyrim, from Markarth to the Velothi Mountains, fell before the armies of the High King. Cities that had held fast against the Nords for over 100 years crumbled abruptly and without warning. For centuries, scholars have marvelled at the sudden collapse of the Dwemer city-states. Even the Nords seem to have been taken by surprise, though their chroniclers were quick to ascribe their success to King Gelir's inspired tactics and the blessings of Shor. My research suggests a much different cause, however. In the decades preceding their fall, the dwarven cities of Skyrim had been decimated by internal disputes and infighting over a most surprising cause, Ethereum. Modern scholars know Ethereum as a rare, luminescent blue crystal found in some Dwemer ruins. Most consider it little more than a curiosity, as it is proven all but impossible to work with. While it has a strong magical aura, it is alchemically inert, and no known process can enchant, smelt, mould, bind, or break it. To the dwarves, of course, such problems were merely a challenge. In the years following King Harald's reign, the Dwemer discovered a considerable source of Ethereum in their deepest delvings. An alliance of 4 cities led by Argunthans, the great research centre in the Southern Reach, was formed to oversee its extraction, processing, and study, and a new Ethereum forge constructed to smelt it under precisely controlled conditions. The inscriptions I discovered are to be believed. The results were nothing short of spectacular. The items produced by the forge were artifacts of immense power, imbued from the moment of their creation with powerful enchantments. The Dwarven alliance shattered almost immediately as the 4 city-states and their rivals attempted to claim the forge. We can only speculate that none were successful. Decades of conflict merely weakened them all, allowing for King Gelir's subsequent conquests, and though the Dwemer reclaimed most of their lands a century later, there is no evidence that they ever resumed their research on Ethereum. Perhaps the costs had been just too great. But nothing like the Ethereum forge described in the inscriptions has ever been found within the borders of Skyrim. It may have been destroyed long ago by the Nord invaders or the Dwemer themselves, or perhaps it, like the secrets of the Ethereum itself, still remain to be discovered. Alright, so it's Ethereum, basically. Our blue doodad is it's made of Ethereum. Apparently, like the capital city was Argunthimins or whatever it's called. Well, I don't really know. I don't have a clue. Mazulft. I don't think this is what we're looking for. Mazulft is not what we're looking for, no. Nebix Vault. Nebix Vault is what we are looking for. Nebix Sodding Vault. Nebix Vault. Alright then. I think we'll continue this way to the north. Into Stormcloak territory, unfortunately. But never mind. So that's my horse. I was like, what the hell is that coming around the corner? People have been asking as well about, since we were on the subject of Oblivion and other Let's Plays and stuff anyway, people have been asking about other things like Morrowind and Knights of the Old Republic. They haven't stopped. I never do stop these things without actually sort of coming out and saying so. Or putting a big fat cancelled in block capital letters on the playlist on my YouTube page. I make it known when something's been cancelled, basically, so don't assume it has been, just because I haven't uploaded for it. uploaded it in a while. It's just the way I record and I do things, to be honest with you guys. At the minute, I'm in a bit of a Skyrim mood, so I'm milking it for all it's fucking worth and trying to record as many videos as I can while I'm sort of in the groove, so to speak. And obviously that means because I'm recording this, I'm not recording other stuff. You know, so... But it's not going anywhere. I will come back and record some more of it. No worries. I need to do... I intend to do some pretty soon. It's just a case of having a long to-do list, really. I've other things going on besides this YouTube channel these days. And, I do my best to keep on top of it, but lately, yeah, ever since the new year, pretty much, it's been a bit rubbish. I will fully admit I've not been uploading as often as I absolutely should be. I do apologise. I'm working to improve that. That's why I'm doing this right now. But yeah, that's just the way I operate. I don't sort of... I guess if I was being sensible and organised about it, I'd upload like one video from each series every day of the week or something, but it's just not really how I work. It's like if I'm in the mood to play some Skyrim, I just play Skyrim and I record it and I do as much as I can. And then I move on to something else, and so that's what you kind of get on this channel, like a couple of weeks of Skyrim, for example, followed by like a couple of weeks of New Vegas, followed by a couple of weeks of whatever else. I do try and vary it a bit, but you know what it's like. If you're in the mood for one specific thing, you just kind of want to play that. And, you know, like I said, I'm doing my best. Roots coming out of the ground there. I am trying my best. At the minute, I've even deliberately avoided a couple of games that I would very much like to play. Precisely because I know it will get in the way of me doing YouTube and Twitch and stuff. And apparently someone's having a bit of a fight over there. Namely XCOM 2 and American Truck Simulator. Those are two games which I really want to play. But haven't, because... I'm just going to quick save then, because the game froze up slightly, which made me nearly shit myself. Oh, somebody kill it, please. Thank you. Horse has obviously run off to hide behind a rock. Oh. Farkas, really? Is that necessary? Is it just that time of the month? Is it a bit uncontrollable, a bit unstable? It's another wolf. Oh, it's a saber cat. Who is that over there? What? Some poor fella just stranded on top of a rock trying to defend himself from a pair of marauding saber cats. Oh dear, that's never a good sign, is it? When they yell, I am Master of the Arcane. Well, the Master of the Arcane has a great big ice bolt stuck right in his forehead now, so...
I'll get you.
And that's the end of that. Witch plate, curious. Never really cared for it much myself, but for Farkas, do you want some of this? It's basically like your steel, except better, so... Oh wait, no, right, yeah, I can't give you anything anyway, because you're all, you know... Crag Wallow Slope. Gentleman and lady, do we want to go into Crag Wallow Slope? I mean, because we've kind of got stuff to do. But, oh, to hell with it. I mean, honestly, what kind of self-respecting adventurer says, we've kind of got things to do? Fuck it. Adventure, everybody! Adventure!